Hello, Vanakkam. Thanks for tuning into Cyber Pedigam channel once again. I'm really happy to meet you all this time around with the topic 21 shocking facts about ancient Tamil and the religion practiced by them. So without further ado, I have a long list to go on with, so let me jump into the video. Number 1. As a brown family, we are born into a brown family. We are always said that Indians' religion is Hinduism, which, yeah, but Hinduism is not one religion. It consists of few religions, and the major two is Saivism and Vedanta. Fact number 2. Saivism has all scriptures made in Tamil, which is Tirumurai, Thiruvasagam, Saiva Siddhantam, Periyapuranam, and many other scriptures in Tamil. Number 3. In Indus Valley, we find our ancient Tamils lived there and they did practice Saivism. One great evidence is this image here, which is called Proto-Shiva. A British archaeologist, Sir Mortimer Wheeler, quotes that the ancient Dravidians, the Tamils who were living in Indus Valley, did practice Saivism because they were based on Proto-Shiva. Fact number 4. In Saivism, which was practiced by the ancient Tamils, the god is believed to be one. A lot of prophets quote that how God is being one. I can give you some examples, and the primary example that I want to give here is from a prophet called Tirumular. On his Tirumandram, he mentions Oruvane Devanam. Alright, and the verse continues Ondre Kulamum Oruvane Devanum, which leads me to the next fact, fact number 5. Ancient Tamils did not practice caste system or social stratification like Nanga, Inda, Ale, what community are you, and all those sort of things. I know, right? Caste. You totally understand. Jati. We did not practice that. Fact number 6. In the religion practiced by ancient Tamils, Saivism, we believe that soul was never created by anyone. It was always there. Fact number 7. Ancient Tamils, alright, Tamil-speaking people, according to Saivism, did believe that God, the Supreme Being, did not have any form. In its primitive stage, when it comes to, with God's grace, with God, the Supreme Being, when He wanted to, with a lot of grace, wanted to help the souls to understand the purpose of life, He is taking multiple forms gradually for us to understand the existence of God and the world and why we are here and everything like that. That's when God is taking forms. Before that, in the primitive stage, God had no form. In Tamilar Samayam, fact number 8, we believe in praying to the deities, which means we have a statue and we do pujas for it. We don't really believe in the Veli, which is, I call it cutely, the campfire. Fact number 9, it's going to be really shocking. Diwali and Chitra Putandu is not our festival. I hear many say identity, culture and religion is three different things in a culture or in an ethnicity. Like Indians, we have our identity and we have our culture and we have our religion, and all three is separated. But actually, Panbadu, the word culture in Tamil, which is Panbadu itself, it defines as Nammai Panpadutadal, or in Samayam, which is religion, we also say Samaidal, which means that culture, identity and religion is collaborated together to make us much wiser. It actually cannot be divided into three major components by itself. It's some sort of compound. It comes as a package. I bet you get it, right? Number 11. In ancient Tamil's religion, which is Saivism, we believe the Supreme Being, the God, is the most powerful one, the omnipotent we call it, which elaborates the omnipotential. He's the most powerful person, or he's the most powerful force ever existed in this cosmos, the universe. Fact number 12. We have, in Saiva Siddhantam, we have a criteria to judge a god, which means like, who can be a god, right? If we want to ask like, can I be a god tomorrow? Then Saivism gives you a list of things, like a checklist to check on it. If you go through all the filters, then one can be God. So some people believe like we believe in animism. A lot of people say Hindus or the Indians do believe in a lot of things like snake, elephant, mouse, so many things, living organism, veplakari, the tree, neem tree, a lot of things. But actually, Shaivism has a very strict rule of listing what are the qualities of God, and if you meet the qualities, yes, that entity, that person, that plant, that animal can be a god. And the first criteria, just to give you an example, the god cannot be born by anything or cannot be born. Well, facts number 13. It's going to be really controversial, but please leave your comments below as usual if you have any question. Fact number 13. THIRUVALLUVAR, who is the DEIVAM, actually talks about God in his book, and definitely THIRUVALLUVAR is a Tamil. Please don't come up with the idea that he is different person became, or he was his first script were written in some other language. We all know that actually he wrote something in Tamil, and he really mentioned the existence of God. Number 14. The 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvana Veda, it was never the ancient Tamil's scriptures, so forget it. Fact number 15. A lot of people says it's a taboo when you talk about I'm having period and can I go to temple, or probably people will be like, oh, did you go to temple during your menstruals? Shocking fact, Shaivism says that you have no menses curfew for not going to temple. You can definitely go to temple when you have menses, alright? Fact number 16. You know this taboo word called Theta in Tamil, which means like you can't go if you have a death at home, or if you were given birth at home. Like, I mean, like if you're having a newborn baby at home, you're not allowed to go to temple. Fact says that in Shaivism, our scripture says that if you are a Tamil, you can go to temple. You don't have Theta, because the Theta does not affect God. That's why I told you in the previous point where God is the omnipotent, He is the most powerful thing. So, He doesn't have Theta, and you can rock the temple. Fact number 17, a bit scary, but I love it. Kula DEIVAM. I've been doing some research going to India and finding out about what actually this Kula DEIVAM means and how did they came up with the idea. Actually, Kula DEIVAM is also believed that these deities, or this entity, I would like to label it, this entity were people being murdered for some reason. Fact number 18. Various people in this planet of Earth believe that religion has nothing to do with science. Basically, it's just belief, a mythos, people tell stories, Puranas, you never know it's in existence or not, or probably it could be right, it could be wrong, it could be just a lie. But I will tell you something. Shaivism, the ancient religion of Tamil, did speak about atom, and they are saying, a prophet called Manivasagar mentions that actually you can divide an atom, which was, I believe, the latest invention, the latest discovery of the science world. He has said it ancient years ago. Number 19. It's also going to be something to do with science. Shaivism actually elaborates really in depth about astronomy, which means definitely I'm not talking about Jadagam, Josiam or anything like that. It talks about galaxies. It's not only talking about one planet, it's talking about how galaxies are in existence in the cosmos. Isn't that so scientific? You should read about it. Number 20. This is going to be so interesting. A lot of us believe that Lord Shiva is having a family up on the Mount Kailash, wherever it is on the sky, right? Actually, Lord Shiva does not have a family. So discover about it. God has no farm. Now God has no family. Think about it. The last but not the least. Fact number 21. A lot of people, when I talk to them, when I go public speaking, they will be very sad that in other religions probably they have prophets and they have guided how to live the daily life. But you know, in Hinduism, because a lot of people don't know Shaivism, so majorly they label as Hinduism did not have any prophets. But then let me enlighten you. In Shaivism, in chapter 12, in Tirumurai, we have 12 Tirumurais, and the last chapter, chapter number 12, is called Periya Puranam. In this Periya Puranam, we have people, saints, who lived their life to show us guidance on how to live a proper life based on a religion. How cool is that? Do you know it? Discover it. That's about 21 shocking facts about ancient Tamil religion, Hinduism. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Please click subscribe for more of my video. Please put a thumbs up to just boost my motivation. See you guys in my next video. Bye! Vanakkam, மேன்மைக்கோள் சைவ நீதி விளங்குக உலகமெல்லாம் இன்பமே எந்நாளும் துன்பமில்லை. Bye!